Hey, beautiful Saggy! How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really good. It's CJ here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you have been here before, as always, I send you my appreciation and my deep love to you. Sag, this reading is going to be for a daily reading. It will be for Friday, January 6th. Now, this is going to be the full moon in Cancer. So before we get into it, and we are going to just straight go into the tarot, couple of little things. It's a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. It may not be your reading, and if it isn't, that's totally okay. Second of all, time being fluid. It is said, I'm setting it for Friday, but know that whenever you're drawn to this, you know, there could be a message in it for you, meaning that it could be months down the road, and you might come across this reading and say, oh my God, this is exactly my situation. Now, about this full moon in Cancer. Cancer is water. It is a cardinal sign. I said in the other reading that I often kind of feel Cancer and Sag. There's major things that I have found that connect the two of you. Yes, one's fire, that's you, and the other one's water. Now, Cancer, though, is about more of the home and the family. And if you can think about male or female, does not matter. They're more protective, loving in the way that they really do. How do I put this? They really kind of tend to put people in front of them rather than putting them first, and that is where I find there's a similarity with you and Cancer. So this is going to be a full moon where I would say, if you're into it, allow the emotions to come up. It's also on the verge of Gemini too, which is air, so it's kind of going to be, how do I feel about this? I feel that there could be conversations that are going to need to be discussed. Allowing yourself to really kind of tap into that watery emotional side of yourself, you know, have the conversations that you need to, acknowledge any emotions that may feel a little off or might feel a little heavy. Don't push it away. This is going to be a time, and it's affecting your 8th house. So that is more about the intimacy. It can be about spiritual practices, all of that kind of stuff. So this is an energy where if you can, allow yourself to tap into that watery energy. I feel it will be a very positive and also very therapeutic for you, especially if you've been going through some stuff, even if it's things that are from 10, 20 years ago. This is a really great time to allow it to come to the surface, and obviously with grace, right? Full moons can be quite heated, but to deal with it and let it out once and for all so that it kind of just gets washed away, cleansed away by the tide, and then moving forward, it is one thing less that you have on your back, if that makes sense. Okay, Sag, enough of the babbling. We're going to start off straight with getting into the tarot. Spirit was pretty wanted me to really do that today, so we are going to do that. Okay, Sag, let's get into it. And if you do want a private reading, you can find all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Saggy, let's see what's going on for Friday, this full moon in Cancer. How is that going to play out for the Sagittariuses that this reading is for? Please show me clearly. Okay. The Hierophant. Wow, beautiful. Okay, we got the Hierophant. That is Taurus. I'm going to continue here. Get a few more cards, Sag. Well, and we got a few more cards, Sag. Okay, the Hierophant. We got the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups. There is that Cancerian energy. It could be Pisces and also Scorpio. I tend to look at the Queen of Cups more as Cancer. All right, what is going on this full moon? There is something you are working on leaving. There is something that you are turning your back on, probably once and for all, and you are removing it. You're moving forward in a new direction here. It could be about work, because we have the 8 of Pentacles. It also could be about love, because we have the Hierophant, which for me is a marriage card, a deep commitment card. Can be the contracts as well, so it could be work. But there's something you're really actually acknowledging here. I feel like you're tapping into what you know. The Hierophant, if you think about the Hierophant, let me show it to you. Beautiful, wise energy that you have. It's in you. You know, you've gone through many experiences, and it's all stored inside of you. So you have this deep wisdom to rely on. this could be indicating that you are really grasping it all, as I said with this full moon in Cancer. The Hierophant is like, it's tradition, but the feeling I usually get with the Hierophant, although it is Taurus's card, and that is earth and groundedness and, really kind of stable, I also feel like he's very happy. The energy is very happy because he has this deep knowing. And it's like you're freeing yourself is what I feel. You're freeing yourself because it's almost as if there's maybe an aha moment happens on Friday. But if you are tapping into your emotions and really kind of letting go, speaking your truth and letting go of things that maybe have kept you bogged down, this is going to take you to such a higher level. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel this is a work in progress. Eight of Pentacles means that you are aware and you are, again, it's earth. You are putting in the effort. You're putting in the effort to make some kind of moves, to break some kind of patterns, and also reestablish new patterns here that is going to make you feel so much more emotionally balanced, peaceful, and even at ease. I know you're doing something because the Six of Swords is showing up here right by the Hierophant. So there is this awareness that is coming towards you, I do feel on Friday, that you are making a concerted effort to separate or cut, how can I put this? Cut the things that still keep you stuck, right? It could be a mindset. It could be some way you were raised that you are cracking the code on Friday. But there's some healing that is really coming towards you, and it is taking you to a much better situation moving forward. This feels pretty big for whoever's reading this is. We have the Knight of Cups on the bottom. This is about that energy of being able to be vulnerable, Sag. Whether this is even just you working on you, but this is the energy of putting your heart on your sleeve, speaking what you need to say, and showing your sensitive side. And Sag, I love you guys. You have the best energy. Sometimes I, in my experience, and this makes sense, and there's nothing wrong about this at all, but sometimes people don't know that you're hurting. Sometimes people aren't aware that you may be going through things, because you tend to put more of a brave face on. And I love that about you, although it is difficult then to decipher what really is happening for you. So that is a pretty interesting message that Spirit is giving me. Knight of Cups is really indicating here that this is a time for you to open up your heart and do that deep dive in to release what needs to be released on this full moon, especially with Cancer, and let it go once and for all so that you can find your equilibrium again. That's the word I just heard, equilibrium again. And I was staring at the Queen of Cups. To really bring in that beautiful sense of healing, to bring in the peace, and also just to know that whatever you've gone through in your lifetime, no matter how much it has hurt, no matter how much, how heavy it may be that you've been carrying it around, you can choose, Sag, to not carry it around anymore, to learn what you can out of it. I mean, the Hierophant is about learning, right? Higher learning too. And to really just kind of acknowledge what you've gone through and acknowledge how it has changed you, how it has affected you. Excuse me. So that you can just feel that beautiful ease within you moving forward. Spirit has been giving me this energy lately about reminding even myself, because I've gone through a lot of things in my life, and the world life is not perfect. But the more we focus on things that have happened in our past, the more our energy focuses in the past where we cannot change anything. It is not feasibly possible for us to go back in the past and recorrect what has happened. So because we're not there, we are here in the now. So there is this energy of come Friday, if you're into it, to really try and do the work. Whether you are alone or whether you can confide in someone that is around you that you trust, that you know will have your back and will listen to you. Really important, because this will be a turning page for you. You know, especially with that Knight of Cups, that's really what I'm sensing here. This is feeling more a direct reading between you and Spirit. Not so much right now am I getting anything from other people. So sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes in a general reading, it will come out that it's really about career or really about a relationship. But in this, it is really about feeling like a relationship between you and allowing yourself to move gently into this new year with a different sense of who you are, and really actually embracing all of who you are and loving yourself for it. I really feel that, especially with the Queen of Cups. We do have the Four of Pentacles that was under the Knight of Cups, and for me that is making sense right now, because this is how I feel sometimes you are. We all are at times too, but Sag, I feel like for whoever I'm talking to here, if this is your reading, I feel like often you really don't show people how you're feeling. I feel like that's because you don't want to let people down. And it's just such a sweet energy at the same time. If no one knows that you're struggling and no one knows what you're working with and what you're trying to get through, it's very difficult then for others to figure out where Saggy at, right? And this card, Four of Pentacles, is indicating that you have been holding yourself back. You have been holding things in, right? In some way. And I feel Spirit really is just wanting you to let that go, and become back, reconnect with your authentic self, with who you really are, and to love every part of yourself, even the things that you've done that have caused contrast in your life, to understand and know that there's lessons and reasons for that. And it is part of this journey that we all are on here on earth. They want you to get back in touch with this energy. This is the Queen of Wands. It is your energy. They want you to get back into really seeing the magic that you can create in your life, that you can feel very inspired and follow your passions and really enjoy most days with joy. This is a pretty interesting reading thus far, because it just feels like Sag is opening up. That's what it feels. Or maybe I should put it this way, that Spirit, your angels, your guides, whatever you believe in, they are guiding you to open up and let it out so that you can clear the way moving forward. Okay, let's continue, Spirit. Show me clearly a little bit more here. Hierophant, okay, didn't even get to, okay, not those, I dropped those. Let's see. We've got, the Page of Cups. It's about we've got the King of Swords on the bottom, Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This clarity, and look, we've got the King of Swords on the bottom. For some, this could be indicating exactly it is about you, but this could be indicating for some out there that there is a union, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Whenever I get the King and Queen of a suit, to me that often is a partnership, like whether that be romantic or otherwise. There could be some realization here, especially with the Hierophant, because that is a marriage card. There could be some realization here that things are really having to change. Some may be deciding to walk away from the relationship, understanding that it is not bringing you peace, and that you're not able to be who you truly, really are with whoever you are at this time. Feeling that for some of you. For others of you, it is about getting extremely clear in your mind and releasing again. Swords are always about the sword of truth, using the sword of truth so that you can see what is real, like what is really in front of you, and to really acknowledge that and own that so that you can make decisions in the right way for yourself. We have the Page of Cups here, which I do love, because this is a feeling of starting over again, whether that is in a relationship or perhaps you are leaving. And I have to say, I know I'm jumping around here, so stay with me if you can. We're going to go back to the King and the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Libra is the balance card, right? That's the Justice card. But someone could be walking away here, because we do have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords underneath the King of Swords. So there could be a separation that is happening, but one that I would say would be necessary based on what the energy is Spirit's giving me. Because it doesn't feel very stable. That's why the Six of Swords are here. You know, moving this person away from whatever this turbulent stuff is. We even have the Four of Swords underneath that. So that's indicating that there has been a lot of hurt here. So that could very well be what is going on for some of you. You're deciding that this is not the relationship for me. This is not the partnership for me. I'm having the aha moment. I'm going to have those conversations, although they may be a little bit difficult. I'm going to have those conversations, preferably maybe on the full moon in Cancer, if it works for you. And understanding that there's better places for you to move on and you need more. Even, oh my God, I'm going everywhere, but they're giving me a lot here. And on that topic right there, the Knight of Swords shows me that you will be heading directly to what is better aligned for you. The Knight of Swords is very fast, focused, and goes after what they want. Could be new love with the Page of Cups, because this is the Page. They're the youngest in the deck, meaning they don't have a lot of experience. This is that energy of feeling like something new is coming towards you. That might just be in much better alignment for you. Now, if that is not how this is folding out for you, because they just really gave that to me, this is the acknowledgement that there is something you really do need to release so that you can work more towards having this better partnership, having this better relationship with yourself, with others, even if it isn't about romance, allowing yourself to kind of start over. Like, you know, that's really what it feels like, to start over. And to be excited to do that. And knowing that after you release what needs to be released, even if it is that mindset or, you know, the pain from the past, that you will then be safe again to open your heart up and be a little bit more vulnerable. So that you're not, you know, it's not a good feeling when you keep all your feelings stuffed inside. It's not. And although, you know, it is the most sweet thing that you don't want to worry another person or you don't want to put pressure on another person, those that love you and adore you will listen and they will want to hear you and even help you to release what needs to be released here. So Sag, pretty interesting. I'm going to stop the tarot for a moment. I am being guided to work your light deck, so we are going to move on into that. Okay, Spirit. Oh, look at this. Bottom of the deck. Share your voice, it says. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, it says. Expression. It also says persecution. So for some of you, you may be calling out the truth and you are holding someone in almost that persecution energy of like, I am done now, you know. You've hurt me or the damage has been done. Remember, we have the Four of Swords here, which comes after the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. However this applies, Spirit is telling you it is time to share your voice. I haven't even shuffled yet. So pretty poignant message coming through. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Show me what else you have for Sag that you would like them to know. Please offer the guidance, advice. This one turns sideways. This one, yes, okay. The crumbling, wow, okay. The crumbling is showing up here. This is, what are you clinging to? What are you clinging on to? Is it a person? Is it a situation? Is it the past? Only you will know, Sag, if this is resonating with you. But this card is asking you to really look at it and remove it. This is like a big, what is this? This is like a big building wall almost, and there's lightning and thunder, right? But if you were to keep letting it crumble, behind it is all these beautiful flowers, gorgeous. It's like not storming out back here. Excuse me. They're asking you to let it go. I am so sorry. I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting a little bit more of a cold again. I don't know, whatever this is that I've had for a few months. It's kind of annoying. But anyways, so they're asking you to recognize what are you clinging on to here and to let it go, because it really is keeping, it just feels like it's really keeping you like in kind of more, I don't know, like, yeah, like purgatory, it almost feels like. And I know that was whatever that word, I think it said persecution. But this is the need for you to speak up and allow what needs to crumble, because there's something better for you here. Bottom of the deck, it says, trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So you already have a sense. You already know. What is that about? It is about confronting it, you know, and really truly letting it go once and for all. Trusting it. Trusting that your intuition is not going to guide you the wrong way, Saggy. Yeah. I'm going to go one more time here, Spirit. What else? Do you have anything else for Sag? For this full moon in Cancer on January 6th. I said that yesterday too. Perhaps this is pertaining to something that happened in December for you. Show me clearly, please. Any other message out of Work Your Light? Felt like something was going to flip out. Show me clearly, please, beautiful Spirit. Let me just refocus. Anything else? You know, Sag, the beautiful thing about this life is that we can always make a change every second, every minute, every hour of the day. We can always make changes. If we're not happy and we're not finding true enjoyment and true love and support, you know, we got to ask ourselves, is that how we want to live the rest of our life, right? I don't feel anything is going to come out of here now. Spirit, I'll shuffle 3 more times. Anything else? No? No. Okay. Well, what we have on the bottom, so remember, trust the niggle. Whatever your intuition is drawing your attention to, that you know you are needing to release, you're needing to let it crumble. We have the leap now on the bottom, and I like that because it is asking you to take the leap. Kind of what I was just saying here about, you know, we only have this one life in the body that you are in. Not to be morbid, not to be depressing. I'm not about that. But I am about the awareness of us appreciating the time that we have on this earth and investing our beautiful energy into what really makes us happy. I understand we all have trials, we all have tribulations. There's ups, there's downs, there's breakups, there's get-togethers, there's all of that. But if we can really truly start to find that center point within you that allows you to feel joy and appreciation and happiness, even on the smallest little things, that will continue to expand and bring more joy and abundance and love into our life. If we don't take that leap and we just stay in what feels familiar, what feels safe, even if it is shit, you know, I mean, we all have free will. You can do whatever you want, but in truth, is it serving you? If this was the last day you were on this planet, would you be happy with where you are and where you've gotten to? Again, heavy message, but this feels extremely important. Spirit is saying, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So it feels like one thing is ending here with the crumbling, and there's an awareness that's coming with that. And then there's a new beginning here with taking the leap. And look, this is a full moon. There is a full moon in this card. And we're talking about this reading because it is the full moon on Friday. So Sag, pretty important message for whoever this is meant for. Okay, I feel like this is pretty much where I'm going to end the tarot. I think what I will do is we will... One more. Okay, I just heard one more. So we're going to go one more time here. Out of the Light Seers deck. What else, Spirit? That's way too many cards. Way too many cards. Okay, little less, please. What else then, Spirit? Interesting. Watch, and now they're not going to give me what I probably was meant to take that. Sometimes I really screw up on that, you know? Sometimes I really do. I'm sorry. I apologize, Spirit. Okay, yeah, I probably should have taken those. Okay, well, we will take those then. There's that devil. 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Not taking reversals in this reading today. The 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Major Arcana. Pisces card showing up. We've got Capricorn. We are in Capricorn season as well right now. The Devil showing up. And then the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, Sag, this reading is really truly about you letting the crumble happen. Letting it all fall that is not of your highest good. What you know is not meant for you, what is not good for you, that niggling. It may not be your reading, so if this isn't your reading, it's okay. But for those of you that it is, Spirit is really coming through here that this is the time to release whatever keeps you feeling stuck, feeling even more on the lower vibration. Could be a person for sure. Could be just like all the things I said, our mindset, the past having too much power over you. The devil has power over whoever the devil wants to, and he's showing up in this reading. Spirit is definitely asking you and saying, let it fall. What are you clinging to? There's something so much better, and you will be caught. The universe is going to catch you here. We have the Six of Pentacles after that. We have the Death card showing up, that Scorpio's card. Letting it all die out because there's a balance that needs to happen here. There's something much better that is going to be better in alignment for you. The Six of Pentacles. Now, the two cards that came out, the Moon. I know it's scary. I know it's scary to take the leap. I understand that. But there is something that is going to be so worthy if you do take the leap. Again, you have your own free will. The Moon is letting you know that, you don't see everything. You don't know how it's going to work out. And again, it's the Moon, right? You don't know. You can't see what's going to happen after you make this move. But they are telling you it will be beautiful. 10 of Pentacles, right? So if this is about love, it's about bringing the balance into your love life, into your family's life, about your finances, being more stable. This is a beautiful energy to be walking into, but it will require you to let the crumbling happen, and it will require you to take the leap of faith to whatever will bring you to this beautiful, peaceful, loving vibration. Wow. Okay, Saggy. All right, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to close your reading off, and we are going to get you a Pearl of Wisdom. I feel that is calling to me. Okay. I hope this helped in some way. So, Six of Pentacles, the Death card, Ace of Swords, seeing clearly, Three of Wands, making movement. All the cards here are exactly painting the picture of what I was feeling from Spirit. All right, let's start. We had balance on the bottom. Should have probably read that, but I didn't. All right, Spirit, what do we got? Okay, we've got change for the future on the bottom. We have passion and power and laugh at life. Let's talk about these two first. Passion and power. You might have had this recently. Beautiful energy. This is strong energy. Feel the passion. Magic happens when you do what you love. Your reward is joy, well-being, and love of life. You have to follow your passion here if this is your reading. It's what is lighting you up and what you're meant to be following. That's what you're supposed to be in alignment with here. So whatever's not serving you, this is what you need to release. And then we have laugh at life. Beautiful little seal. It's time to play and have fun. Laugh and watch the universe join in. The seal has a natural affinity with the sea, moving through it effortlessly. Do the same with life. Yeah, right? Take the risk. Take the leap. If you're not happy where you are, then make the decision to move in a different direction. And finally, the bottom of the deck, we have change for the future. Stand firm and challenge past events in your life. The belief you need to work hard to achieve is no longer relevant. Let go and you will be rewarded in a most unexpected way. I love that, and it is even followed by happiness. So that's what's coming towards you. This is it. This is what Spirit is saying for you. There's a big change here waiting if you are open to taking the first step, taking the leap. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you. This reading is very beautiful. It feels like spiritually, emotionally, energetically, there is a lot of expansion and growth. And I feel like it's going to lead you to a feeling, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good. Okay, Saggy, I send you kisses and hugs and all my love. I hope this helps in some way. Have a beautiful Friday. Enjoy the full moon of Cancer. Just embrace it. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Until next time, Sag, take great care of yourself. Stay healthy and stay safe.